accessory because the surgery is the actual murderer. You're just an accessory to the fact. And I don't want to hurt your feelings, Miss Tracy.
Hurt my feelings, but let me say this. Make a statement toward me. I decided to make a choice that was better for me and my family at the time. I could turn around and say, you being a teenage mom and bringing a child into the world when you was not equipped as an adult to handle it was selfish and inconsiderate to that new life.
You
Well,
could,
that girl
Miss
daughter
Tracy.
did
Let me
three.
finish.
Hold on.
Wait,
You could wait, because I gotta stop you where you're wrong at. You could say that, but I was living with that man and his family, and both of our families came together February 14th when they found out. I mean, March 26th when we found out that I was pregnant at the age of 15. But go ahead.
So you
My
just
family
so
didn't.
you just
They didn't shun me. They didn't offer an abortion. Everybody came together and said, "We're gonna take care." But go ahead, Miss Tracy. Go ahead. I promise.
listen, let me say this. You just justified your decision, and I respect that. So when I justify my decision, being a young couple with three children under the age of 8, just starting to get our life together, taking 3 incomes just to raise our family, and I decided to have a termination that was putting the best interest of me, my health, my husband, and the 3 children that we already had into play. Not bringing another child into a situation that was impoverished because we were just starting out as a young married couple and blah, blah, blah. That's my justification. You can
Miss
never, I can never beat you over the head with your decision and your justification, and it's flat out wrong when we have pro-choice. It's flat out wrong for you to turn around and beat me over the head. And that's the UNT time. Y'all been going back and forth for years. Y'all can go back and forth. We just gonna sit back and we gonna
She
watch
always
and not
start
watch.
this dumb shit.
Now you know that you started this.
No,
I did
she
not.
didn't.
I did not. I did not. Okay.
Let me
No,
say
she
my
didn't.
piece because you know I'm not
Don't.
gonna scream and yell. Let me say my piece.
I
That
got you.
message, that message that you wrote on there a couple of weeks ago. See, here's the thing. You know that you and T Tam have a tumultuous relationship. So why would you even say anything to incite any type of anything? You don't have to talk about that lady. I
I
sit in
didn't
T
talk
Tam's
about her,
lap
Miss Tracy.
to say you question her. You
I did
question
not. I
her.
said, Miss Tracy, I said, bullshit. What would make a child not want to be in the home?
You know
That's what
that
I
there are,
said.
you know that there are 1,001 reasons for a teenage girl to not want to be at home. It could be something as serious as abuse, some type of substance abuse, or it could just be she smelling herself. She want to be with her little girlfriends. Let me tell you something. My girl, when I was growing up, my girlfriend had so much freedom. She had so much freedom. Her mama could care less. She would spend days at our house with us. My mother was semi strict. But when my girlfriend could go somewhere, my mother, no, you can't go. Or I had to be back home at a certain time. And I contemplated like I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna go. I contemplated defying my mother. And sometimes I went against the grain. There was nothing my mama could stop me from doing when she fell asleep for me and my girlfriend sneaking out my basement window.
But did your
Bullshit.
mama have discernment? Did
What
she ever find out of anything that you did?
she found out, she did find out one day.
My
She
mama
did
did too.
find out. But the
Because I
thing
had
of
a
it is,
praying mama. I had a praying, God fearing mama.
we all did. I had
No, we all
Tea time
didn't.
mama was a junkie.
that was listen, that was a point in time in her mother's life when she was growing up. By the
And
time
that's why we
like
are not the same, Miss Tracy.
but
Because
you act like that
my
person.
mama,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now.
my mama chose to dedicate her life to this country and her children. We could never, me and that lady could never be the same.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. You T Tam's mother can say, you know what? I had an addiction, which had nothing to do with my kids. What if growing up, your mother's dedication to her country took her away from her family, and you
Then I
used
wouldn't
it
have.
against
Then I
her,
wouldn't. I
and
wouldn't
you
have.
used that against
I,
her?
I would never. I would never. I would
Listen,
never.
let me tell you
Because
something. Teenagers think of my mother. My
my
mother
mom, my
was
mama
a
went into the military when she was 18 years old. I was conceived when she was 26. Me and that girl mama could never be the same. My mama had her priorities together as soon as she got out of high school.
your mother wasn't perfect. Stop it.
She
There
wasn't
is
perfect,
no
but
perfect parent.
my mama wasn't perfect, but her parents damn sure made sure she didn't have to do no fuck shit.
And that's great. That's a blessing for
Shout
you.
out to my
But just because,
grandparents,
but
cause they
just
raised
because
they
somebody else,
8 children.
well, hold on. Just because somebody else had a different life, had a different path, don't make her any less valuable than what you had. See, that's the problem. Y'all point fingers at
No,
me.
no, no,
Don't
no, no.
realize that y'all got fingers pointed back at you because there was no reason. I had grandparents that were part of my village. I had a mother. I had a father that was a part of my village. I was a preacher's kid. I was going to church. That did not stop me from getting pregnant at 15 and having my daughter at 16. Now, yeah, I later married that man, but there is everything about my upbringing told me that I was not going to be a teenage mother. And I was. And I was. So don't sit back here. All y'all want to do is sit back and nitpick little bits and pieces of each other's lives because y'all don't like each
Well,
other.
she just
Or
did
y'all
it to
Man,
me.
I ain't start with her.
She
That
did.
girl started
She
with
did it to
me.
me, and she
That
don't
lady
know a
just told Miss
motherfucking
Jackie
thing
she needs
about
to
me,
go
and I
croak
ain't
and
got no
die.
skeletons like that in my closet.
Listen. I just lost my aunt. She died yesterday at
Well,
12:31 in
she
the
just
morning.
wished
I
death
am
Hold
not,
on
on,
me.
Miss
and I'm
Jackie.
not touching. And I am not Miss Jackie. Listen, I am a silent person, and I watch all y'all.
Miss
I
Tracy been
watch all
around for
y'all.
years.
And there is no way in hell at your ripe old age, an elder, an ancestor that we should be loving and appreciating should be embedded in the messiness on this app.
She has not.
And I
Hold on. I got to stop you where you're wrong at. Cause this lady ain't never promote bullshit between any of us. She has always asked us to get along. She leave videos asking us to get along. When she came and passed that bomb, Miss Tracy, Miss Jackie came with the intent that me and T could work whatever the fuck it was going wrong out. I can't let you put that on her.
Let me
I
say this.
can't.
Now,
That
I'm not
lady ain't
just
never
talking
stirred
about
up
one
no
instance.
mess.
I'm not talking about just one instance. Here's
Miss
my
Jackie
thing.
ain't never
You
stirred
know,
up no mess.
listen, Poozy. You know that I don't get in boxes. I have this past year. I ain't been in y'all boxes, but I still been here. And you know that when people hear my voice, the respect that I get on this app is phenomenal because I don't start no shit, I ain't in no shit, and I ain't about that bullshit. So you know that if I'm coming and I'm saying something, that I can stand on what I'm saying. At some point, I am 50, almost 55 years old. At some point, you have to be the praying grandmother. You have to be that elder. You can't be sitting in this mess. I excuse myself from bullshit that I see on here. Miss Jackie, did T Town cross the line with saying that? I personally think she did. But that's something she's gonna have to deal with. That's something she's gonna have to deal with. But as an elder, a sickly elder, sometimes, ma'am, you have to bow out gracefully and go sit down somewhere. You can listen, but just go sit down somewhere because this shit right here is stressful. You
But
don't need that stress.
you know what, Miss Tracy? This goes to show when T Time said Miss Jackie go tell Poozy. This goes to show that one, T didn't pay attention to the content that Miss Jackie made to her in case she had passed before she started dialysis. This Tea Time telling Miss Jackie to come pass a bone shows that she didn't give a fuck when we acknowledged to Tea Time that Miss Jackie had only had possibly 6 months to live. Tea Time ain't gave a fuck about Miss Jackie and started all this shit by telling Miss Jackie, who has nothing but love this damn girl, to go do some fuck shit. T is at fault for this, Miss Tracy. Tea Time is at fault for
Your
this.
comment is at fault, Poozy. You did not have to comment on that lady's stuff.
It wasn't her. It wasn't her content. This was on a blogger.
Come on
And
now.
the question, Miss Tracy, this wasn't Tea Time's content. This was a blogger's content. And the question was, Why would a child want to run away? I didn't say shit about that girl parenting.
Come
I
on.
just wanted to know what made the child want to run away.
And
That's it.
why not act, but you know the answer to that question.
I don't know because I wasn't at her house and I could care less why that child ran away. I don't care.
The child ran away because the child wanted to. She said that on her live several times.
What makes a child want to?
It could be anything. She already spelled it out. The girl is a grown woman, and she said, "Mom, there is nothing that you could have done wrong. I was just wanting to be a grown up. I wanted to be that one." And I've seen so many girls do it. Remember, I'm a foster mother.
I know.
I'm a foster mother to teenagers. I don't even take in little kids. I take in the teenagers. They do stupid shit for stupid reasons.
Poozie, I just wanted to say a couple of things, and you know, I'm not a fan of tea times. I don't get off into this, but I heard something. Abortions sometimes is a choice, and I don't think it's murder. I think it depends on what you can handle. Because one, why would you want to bring a child in a world where you can't take care of them? So the best thing is to do is to abort them. Two, if a child is disabled and you feel the doctor give you a choice to abort that child. Three, parenting is hard, and in this day and age, it costs a lot, right? A child runs away, like Miss Tracy said, because they want to. It doesn't necessarily mean you're parenting, because I did what I could and I was a single mother, but I had to work. My son wanted to be in the street. I ran out at night looking for him and different things of that nature. So it's not about your parenting. It is about that child and their choices and what they want to do out here in the streets. So who's to say, and I'm not a fan of tea times, but who's to say that the child just didn't run away because she wanted to, like she said. Girls want to be fast. They want to do what they want to do. I mean, it don't necessarily mean something goes on at home. And that's all that I wanted to say.
It wasn't a dig at her parenting. It was not a dig at her parenting.
I get that.
It was a question for the child.
Right, but see, the way that she took it was when you said that.
She should have asked me.
And I'm just saying.
She should have said, Poozie, what you mean by this comment? And then proceeded to eat my ass up. But she ate it up without no explanation.
But here's the
None of
thing.
y'all ever do that. All y'all do is y'all listen to
Miss Tracy, I don't give a fuck about these damn comments and bones.
But this is what y'all go on.
If you said
they go on, Miss Tracy. Poozie don't. None of my followers could say Poozie entertain no goddamn bones.
But if you had said that and I had to put something up there, I would have thought that you was pointing, even though you wasn't, pointing a narrative at my parenting, because when my son ran away, people were saying, what's going on at home? It's nothing going on at home. And I felt that they did question my parenting when I did all that I could for my son. And he wanted to run away because he wanted to run away. He wanted to be out here with his homeboys. And you got to be in the house at 9 o'clock. That was my rules. So at the end of the day, it's just not about all the time the parenting. And I understand that you're saying that you didn't mean to say it like that, but because y'all beefing, that's probably how she took it. So that's what I wanted to say.
There was no beef.
Y'all have had problems in the past, correct?
In the past, but we was just in Bella's court. We was just in Bella court 2 Sundays ago, and I was acknowledging that I was coming up to be a witness to Chef Foxy's side of what was on the docket. And Tia attacked me then, talking about my coochie and killing a man and shit. No matter what I do to come to this woman peacefully, like Miss Jackie been begging me to do, she always make it a fucking fight.
But you know ain't nothing wrong with your coochie. You know all of that. So let me tell you
That's why I don't pay this shit no fucking
That's
mind.
right. You have to be the bigger person.
I damn near showed him my... Hold on real quick. I got you.
Okay.
I really damn near showed T this coochie today and got my page permanently took away. Because I'm sick of her and everybody else commenting on what the
Damn.
hell my coochie did to anybody that wasn't them.
Did you show your coochie?
I damn near started to. Shit, when I said, do you want to see some coochie? Y'all, I couldn't get my pants down fast enough for my mind said, bitch, don't do that.
Oh
But she
my
was about
God.
to get this coochie today because I'm sick of her shit. She starts
Oh
shit,
my
spin
God.
narratives, and then go and play victim, y'all. It ain't fucking fair.
I
Just the same. And
understand.
I hate to bring other people in it. But how many of us sit there and watch the woman tell that woman what the hell she did to her, and that lady still says she ain't did nothing. And Foxy was straightforward and direct. And that girl still said, well, I didn't do nothing. You can't talk to her. Whoever this character is, and you know what's extra sad? Me and one of my castmates said that we just talked about this shit maybe 2 days ago. The tea time that we met, that we know is not the tea time that we see on screen, is an
A
amazing
lot
person.
of these people are not
We
anymore.
literally we just gave this girl a compliment. We literally just said, she said, when I met her in person, she was cool. I said, the tea time I met before Laura zapped out on her on my platform was cool. And I still look at tea time like the tea time I met before she zapped out. I just gave this girl compliments. I just
And
told
I
her.
always spoke highly of her ass.
We ain't never spoke ill on that girl outside of the TikTok
Have you
bullshit
guys
that
ever
we
thought
do
about
for
y'all
entertainment.
talking on off this app? Have you guys ever thought about doing that?
Hey, Diva. That's how me and T Time met. She came in my chat and she came to my DM and told me that my live had inspired her and that she wanted to talk. And I sent her my number, and that was 2 years ago. And then I gave her my number, and guess what she did? She used it and she called me. And me and T Time talked for damn near 2-3 hours on that motherfucking phone. She got very intimate with me. She reached out to me. She met me first.
Woozy. Hold on.
Hey, realist baby girl.
Hey,
You know what she just said to me, right?
I heard everything. I heard everything. But what I want to say, first of all, y'all. Now y'all know, not that we're excusing anything, but y'all know how it get when motherfuckers is angry at each other. They're not being sensitive to nothing. Okay, they gonna say whatever. But now, Poozy. Now, me and you had to talk on the back end about this, right? And I genuinely feel like both of y'all taking this way too motherfucking goddamn far now, and that's just the reality. As mothers, as grown women, as older women who are supposed to be setting examples for younger women, y'all have to learn to have some self-control to a certain extent.
And I
Now,
have always
bringing
tried to
up
do that with
these
the
Let her
these
talk,
children.
let her talk, Miss Jackie. Let her talk. Let her talk.
bringing up deceased children bringing up deceased children or children who have been through certain traumas. We can't touch neither of it. Now you have to put your ego aside. Now look at how that girl will feel reading the comment that you said about her daughter, right? Now with putting your ego aside, now we all have to put our ego aside and look at what she said about y'all. None of that shit is okay. None of this shit is okay. I don't give a fuck. It's so much other shit that you can say about a woman when you dislike her or when you're beefing with her. Bringing up a deceased child or a child that has been through motherfucking trauma. That shit is not okay. It's not okay. I don't give a fuck how angry y'all is. This is taking the shit too fucking far. What y'all just did on that live is not okay. And I feel like y'all have to understand the innocent motherfuckers y'all hurting in the motherfucking meantime and between time. The people that are hearing this, who are battling, who ain't strong enough to be happy enough to go through the shit that y'all been through and be okay today. So y'all smacking their ass and hitting them with strays and they ain't even paying attention to the shit, right? So at the end of the day, look, I get how hurtful that shit is, Poozy, right? But you have to understand how you're handing over your power at this moment. For real, when it come down to shit like this, that's why J Train came up there and told your ass to drop. Because certain times, certain motherfuckers don't deserve and shouldn't get certain power and energy from you. This shit that you just exerted, Poozy, you know good and damn well that's work that you didn't work on yourself and you didn't motherfucking regret all the way.
You going in and out. You
I
going
can
in
hear
and
her.
out.
I can understand her. I can understand her very well.
Go yo yo mom. Go yo yo mom. Go ahead.
Okay,
I
I
can
want to.
I can understand you very well, real talk, my nigga, man. I fucking trust you, dog. Talk.
I'm just saying, Poozy. At the end of the day, am I echoing y'all? Do I need to slide out and come
You
back?
were going in and out.
No,
All right,
you
hold
good.
on. Okay. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, Poozy, you can't continue to give your power to other people. For real, for real. You can't continue to give your power to other people, especially on this goddamn app. So you said what you said in that clip, right? But as a mother, any real mother gonna understand we all get stressed the fuck out. We get tired. We get worn down. So we gonna say some shit like, I never asked to be a mother because did I? No. But I had my children and I've been mothering my children and I've been trying with my children. But we all reach our breaking points. But any real mother ain't gonna judge you for a motherfucking breaking point. And really and honestly, T wouldn't either. She's fucking mad. Let's be real.
That's my whole point, sweetie. Nobody should
Who
be
brought
judging
it to?
anybody for their choices. Nobody should be judging
So that's why
anybody.
she said to me, cause she mad.
Yes.
Who is mad?
She told Miss Jackie to die.
Listen,
Yes.
we
Yes,
talking
I
about
didn't
the
see.
tea.
No, my thing is, I'm ruthless as fuck, and I'm from the goddamn hood. I'm probably from the same place or same area T is from. So I would say the same shit to somebody. I said it to Kiana.
Okay, let me get to the root. We wouldn't be here today if somebody didn't bring it to her. Who
No,
felt like
No, we wouldn't be
you
here
wouldn't have left
today.
that
No,
if I wouldn't have wrote it?
Yes. If you did not,
It wasn't shade.
but in her eyes,
She can't say she
see that.
real.
But understand her though. It's not you. Okay, you saying it wasn't shade, but understand where she coming from. See where she
I
coming
do.
from.
I never said I didn't. But she didn't give me time to it. She didn't ask me what I meant by my comment. People came in my chat saying she was going in on my
She
ass,
was
and we heard it.
upset.
But she okay.
Upset.
Well, then maybe she should have did what we do when we're upset and we see something and process it and then make a decision on how to question it. She
Cause
went
she
off
didn't
on
even
her
let me
dome.
explain myself.
Susie, when have you seen that on TikTok?
Thank
Now,
you.
come on.
I'm finna tell you right now, and I'm finna tell Realist, you was a part of it. Remember the night we was on your platform and Chef said she had her epiphany moment on the toilet? People have to, some people choose to process shit before reacting. Because I guarantee, if T would have just asked Poozy, even after she calmed down, she could have asked me why she was mad.
She clearly didn't feel like she can come to you. She keeps saying, "Why would I call you? We don't talk on the back end. We don't talk. Why would I call you?"
She don't want to talk to me on the beginning. Real, did she not tell you people that I reached out to her just in fucking July because I felt comfortable with going to her? I don't have a problem with pulling her number up in my phone.
Okay, so if you understand that her being upset, right? You understand that she didn't process it, and you understand that she just reacted. So why we can't act like adults? Why we can't act like adults? If you understand that was her reaction, why you can't react older than her? Why you can't give her something better in return? My thing is, if you know that she was upset, why you couldn't just be a grown woman and be like, you know what? I'll take accountability. I did write the shit, but you know what? I ain't mean no shit by it. And if you took offense by what I said, I apologize. Genuinely. And Poozy, you know I'm not coming at you. I'm not gonna ever call you wrong. I'm not gonna come at you. I'm not. I don't want you to feel like I am. I don't want you to feel like I'm coming at you. I'm just trying to give you a sense of perspective right now. That's all. Because
I totally understand it, but this is the thing.
How I see you upset is because of what you heard yourself repeat. You feel guilt from what the fuck you said, but no, you felt what you felt in that moment, and you was allowed to feel just that. You were allowed to feel what you said.
Okay, two things. First, I'm gonna address this comment. But you were just talking about her with the chef situation, so why would she think it was harmless? Because that day,
y'all, if I break up.
Okay, because even that day, she took what I was saying wrong. And I acknowledged that I was emotionally invested. And instead of T hearing Poozy talk about the chef and T that I was talking about in court that Sunday, she went way back to who Poozy said T and chef was a year ago. She couldn't focus on today. And no matter, just like with the Q situation, when I go to T and knock on her door and say, hey, homie, I know you don't really fuck with me, G, but oh boy said he about to do some fucked up shit. He been doing fucked up shit in your life. And then I come back and say, hey, homie, appreciate you for the paying my phone bill. That's respect, love, gotcha. And then come back and say, hey, homie, your ex-friend really trying to tell you that something just happened today, that she realizing the day happened, and I'm just letting you know that you should give her time. I'm quite sure she'll come and talk to you because y'all really got a bond. But instead, I keep getting talked about shit from 2-3 fucking years ago.
What you doing between there? We not gonna play this game.
I'm not coddling Poozy. I'm not coddling Mama, y'all. I'm not.
What do you do in between there?
Listen. Even to the point where Diamond, Lower, Nitra, who was mentioned in me saying, look at what they doing. They done sold their souls on TikTok. Out of the 4, including T-Time, only T-Time was the one that was like, fuck that bitch. And I said, okay. I didn't drag her. I didn't pull her name. I didn't go searching for receipts and shit on shit she had done fucking did. And every fucking time, I have T-Time. I could get off your block list. Okay, Pooz, I'm gonna give you another chance. Last year, New Year's. Just last year, January fucking 1st, 2024. Bring Pooz up here. Poozy, is you done or do you quit? Every time I turn around, from me not saying
so
shit.
you don't think that it's gonna happen again when she's not angry?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay,
I'm not gonna hear you. I'm not gonna hear you. I'm not gonna hear you. I want to hear you. Just for me, out of all the fucking comments on content, for me to get picked out, every time when in interviews, Poozy, do you think it's just that you really want to be T-Time friend? Poozy dumbass, yes. Why, Poozy? Why you want to be a friend? I mean, goddamn, we both born in fucking 82. We like a month and a couple days, a month and a half, of 2 months apart. We both grandmothers. We got children the same age. She inspiring. I'm inspiring. Why the fuck we can't come together? Every time we get to this point, I say the same shit over and over and over. And her answer is because I never sit at a table with a bitch like you. But real, did you have a problem sitting at a table with a bitch like me?
And I've been trying to get them together, and she just dogged me out.
Hey, y'all.
Every single time. Every single time.
Do not sit here and act like.
Poozy, can I ask you a question?
I'm not the victim.
I have been on this journey with y'all longer than anybody in this panel. Okay? Y'all all play the same game. You say stuff, and then when you get a response, now you're the victim, because why me? If you and T, y'all like all in
Do
one.
T do this to everybody comments? Who else has been green screen for making a comment about T-Time on content? Who else? Has any of y'all ever commented? Has anybody ever commented? When Kiana put her content out, has anybody ever had their comment green screened for saying anything in reference to T-Time?
Yes.
So then they know exactly how I feel if they did not mean it maliciously.
But coming
I don't know the
if
answer
I would have said that, if I would have made that comment, T-Time would have took it a whole nother way. But
exactly.
You and her,
she make this beef up, Miss Tracy.
You
she
and her
make this shit up.
No, she didn't.
I don't have no beef with that damn girl.
Poozy, you should have never made that comment about T-Time because you know it's going to have a power keg under it. Now, you are a very smart young woman.
So was she right for saying I'm the reason why my daughter
No. You stop it right now.
So she said about my child ain't allowed to stick in my head?
I'm going to treat you like you my daughter.
The things that T-Time has said about my child and my children ain't allowed to stick in my head.
Poozy, you have to listen though. Poozy, you're not listening. You're not being. Hold on, Venus, hold on a second. Poozy, I hear you, and you are saying a lot, but
Is
you're
that
not receiving.
confident?
This is confident. Yes, it is. It's my original name. I know you remember from the beginning, but you're not receiving. You throwing out a whole lot, but you ain't receiving nothing. You got to listen. You're not listening at all.
I already ate.
Go ahead, Venus. I mean, you telling the truth. She just got to hear it.
Maybe she'll hear it later when she calmed down.
No, go ahead. What you saying? I want to hear it too.
I stop yelling and I can't yell. So I'm going to do what I feel like Miss Jackie should do a lot of times. I'm going to bow out this panel. Posey, you know I don't mean you no harm. You know that when I speak from a genuine place. You should have never made that comment. You should have let sleeping dogs lie between you and Tea Time. She had every right to assume you were being derogatory because it was coming from you. There is no love lost between y'all. Stop starting mess.
Yeah,
Stop
you wrong,
it.
Poogie.
Stop it. I'm going. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all act like I
Hold
said I
on,
was
hold on,
free.
King. Hey, Pussy. Pussy. I don't know what the comment is. I haven't seen it. Haven't heard what it is. But some situations, and some people have had so much conflict. And when you verbally hash out and say, I'm done, then you have to use, y'all say y'all have discernment on the app. You have to use that discernment or discretion, right? Knowing the history between two people, even you and I, right? To respond, comment, respond, or whatever you may have it. I have a due diligence if I say to you, and I don't think you and I have done it, to say I'm done. We ain't gonna go through that again, right? Um, no, thank you. I'm not interested in reading it. If I wanted to know what it was, then I would do that. But I have a due diligence to respond to you or to comment. Be mindful of the situation, so because it's gonna be delicate. So whatever it is, I don't know what it is. You know that there's a
It's the fact
chance that
that people think.
no, hold
Oh,
on,
I'm
just
sorry.
hold
Okay,
on,
I thought
Pookie.
there was a pause. I'm
You
sorry. I
know
thought it
that
was.
there, okay. You know that there's a chance that something is going to be made out of it. Now, I don't know if it's intentional or not. My gut tells me that when you did it, you knew something would make may, and I said may. I didn't say was, may come out of it. Because, and that's just me knowing Poozy, and I may be judging you by the old Poozy. I don't hang out with Poozy anymore. But my gut tells me that you may have known something would come out of it. You got to use discretion. I
I'm
personally, and
listening.
I
I'm
said
listening,
this,
but I'm finna check
and
something. I'm
I
finna look at the
understand, but
calendar. But I'm
I
listening.
But Boozy,
personally, and I said this out loud a couple of weeks ago, I said, I've noticed some growth in you. I'm not going to retract it, and I'm saying it on your panel. I said it on the realist panel. I've noticed some growth in you. We all backslide, but be honest. If you was doing it and you was being
thank you.
shady,
He
if
was
you was
being
being
boozy woozy.
if you was being shady, if you was being poosy or whatever, just say I had a poosy moment, right? Just
Thank
just be
you. That's
you.
it.
I when
That's it.
I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm trolling, which I am a retired troll. I'm in troll detox, just letting y'all know I ain't trolling no more. But I do it and I do it intentionally. And people I tell people I'm doing this intentionally. I'm antagonizing you because I want to do it. I enjoy it. Be honest and say, I had a moment, I did it, and I knew that it was going to create a situation. I had a Poozy moment, and just move on. But be accountable. If it was truly nothing, say that. I mean, just be honest about it. I'm just saying, my gut says that you knew that it may create, and I said may create a situation. But y'all have a blessed day. Keep being who you are, but be honest with yourself about who you are. I'm gonna go and drop down. I might be in
Love
these
you,
comments, I might
confident.
be in T's comments, but I'm gonna be in somebody's comments. Listen. All
Thank
right.
you.
Love you,
Uh,
confident.
I went and looked at the calendar. If I'm not mistaken, they said the comment was posted 12/27/24. That was on a Friday. Because I'm a person that don't mind to get to the root of things, and I'm not gonna sit up here and keep letting people tell me what everybody said. You don't have to. Everybody got to tell me. I got to tell. Okay, I can understand. She is allowed to feel however she want to feel in whatever mood she feeling when she read anything. So I understand 100% completely where those feelings and emotions came from. I get it. I promise. I'm not making no excuses. Can I answer right now if I did it maliciously? Hell no, because I would have to see. I don't think I did it maliciously, but I would have to see what in the hell the video is so I can give y'all a real, true, honest answer. Why can't I just get the footage?
We gonna find the footage. I'm gonna do it. I'm finna pull up to the house right now. But what if you was
Just get us the footage.
What if you was on demon time, Poozy? Because we all
I
get
will
like
admit it, and I will humbly apologize.
Okay, I'm finna go in the house right now. I'm finna find the footage right now.
Just get the footage.
I'm finna find it.
Say
Hold on.
this. Can I say this? Let me say this, and then I'm gonna drop down because I'm tired. I've been dealing with things all damn day.
We had a good ass day.
Listen.
As soon as we start talking about the word, the devil ran fucking rampant.
Yeah, he came straight on through here, didn't he?
Like a fucking thief in a goddamn afternoon.
But when you
always
know
work
that,
like that,
when
though.
you know
T-Money,
that,
did you hear what she said,
You
Shmi?
brought it up. Hold on. But when you know that, you know what to do.
Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus.
You know, thank you. You
Leave me the fuck alone.
You should have never addressed it. You should have never addressed it. This is the other thing. Per the comment that you made, whether you actually did the comment out of being malicious or you didn't do it out of being malicious, you still should apologize.
I have no problem with
You
understanding it.
still because it did what?
It hurt her feelings.
It made her at the
It hurt her feelings. It hurt her to see that coming from me. It hurt her.
When that hurt
You have listen. We all have our own issues to deal with. All of us. We all have been through something
Yep, and
as
that's
single
why
mothers,
I shouldn't have
as
probably
whatever.
said nothing
Hold
either.
on, Miss Jackie. Hold on. All of us. We have to start respecting that. We have to start respecting that. At the end of the day, whatever your reasoning was, just say, you know what, I'm going to keep it a buck. I should have never said nothing on that post. And T, I apologize to you. I'm good and we good. Done.
Thank you, T-Money. Thank you.
Okay.
That's some sound advice, Poozy. And she ain't said nothing wrong, nothing malicious. She's not coming at you. So there's no reason to be defensive. But I feel like I really want you to see where T-Money coming from. That's some real shit.
Everybody that I have had issues with on this app, including T-Money, know when I'm wrong, I apologize sincerely.
Yep, and I shouldn't have said nothing either. I should have told her come tell you herself. Maybe she wouldn't have wished death on me.
But at the end of the day, I can come back and say she shouldn't have never told you to say it and you wouldn't have had nothing to say. But we'll keep going around in a circle and they'll be trying to say that I'm steady making excuses. So we ain't even going to elaborate on all the truths of this matter. We just going to focus on
Ms.
the
Jackie,
damn fucking comment.
Ms. Jackie, she said she was upset with you because
Don't do that. You sound like my son. You sound like my son. Because he's good for a good old guilt trip.
with Miss Jackie, she said that the reason why she said what she said about you, or she feels the way about you, is because she said that anytime it's a dealings with you or an interaction with you, that you're spreading mess and causing drama. So that's what she said. And she said that you always in her inbox talking about you got 2 days to live, so croak. That's exactly what she said. Not saying that it's okay, but that's what she said. And no, I don't think that that's okay. But I did tell Kiana to go ahead and drop 6 feet under. So I can't judge the next motherfucker for saying some crazy ass shit like that when she was mad, because I've done it before. But not to say that it's right, Miss Jackie, and I'm sorry that you had to hear that today.
And let's just rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Okay.
Do y'all know the day that Miss Jackie found out that she only had 6 months to live was the same day I got fired? Y'all didn't know that, right? And then it was raining horribly bad. Horribly bad. And then that same Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I was in Atlanta. All this just happened with Miss Jackie. All of this just happened with her. And I don't expect none of y'all to understand what that felt like. So, because nobody has ever told me to unalive, and I had to be the one to apologize several times for telling people to unalive, we all owe each other apologies. I owe T an apology. T owed Miss Jackie an apology. Miss Jackie owed me an apology. At the end of the day, we all wrong. All of us are wrong. Period. Okay, I learned today, whether it was malicious or not, whatever the reason, what I did it for, obviously, I still have children issues between me and T. We ain't gonna have no choice but to bury this shit. I'm not ashamed to say, that shit cut like a knife to say that about my fucking baby. But if she really is 100% sure that when she said that that's what she felt, you never have to worry about me ever. On my dead daughter, I never say nothing about that lady. Obviously, there is some hurt there.
I know. I'm
Obviously.
sorry that she said that to you, though. Still, Posey,
I just didn't think she would say that to me.
Posey, can y'all hear me, Miss Jackie?
It's not right, Miss Jackie.
Yeah, I hear
Not
you.
right at all.
Okay,
But
so this is my question. Okay, this is what I'm trying to make sure I'm understanding right. Aren't you caught off guard? That comment was from December, right? You and Tina already made up. Like, y'all literally was on court and y'all was saying like y'all was gonna make up, everything was gonna be good, y'all was gonna leave shit where it said, right? And she was gonna unblock you. So why the fuck is people saying that you started drama with her if she's responding to a comment from December 17th?
Because she's the bigger creator.
But that's what I'm saying. King ass over there, he trying to troll me because I'm in the comments. They talking about Poozy making this up, and I'm like, she like it was from December. They
That's why I
already
said,
made up.
let me see the video so I can try to see why I responded that way and tell her to tell who sent her the video or how she found the video to make her respond to it.
I'm gonna look for the video, but King over there talking about why are you here, and then gonna talk about fight me. Like, what the fuck? And I'm like, dude, who are you? Like, shut the fuck up talking to me. Like, basically trying to like say like I don't got no right to be at T-Town Live.
wasn't
He'll
King
be
just
all
in
right.
this panel?
He was just in
Yes.
the boxes.
And that's oh girl. I'm gonna
Girl,
find a video because I know a couple creators. Let me see. I found another one named Lioness. Her name Lioness something.
Right, Pocahontas, but we're not all from the same shit. That's the thing. Y'all gotta be in mind when y'all lip boxing with these people on this app, you don't know where they come from and who they was raised by. So the type of shit that comes out of people's mouth, you cannot expect, nor can you police, nor can you expect somebody to say an apology for some shit that they said when they were angry. Like, I don't know, Mocha. You were raised differently than a lot of other people. So just because it won't come out your mouth, don't mean that it won't come out the next person's
I
mouth.
found it.
Real.
No.
That's what I was trying to tell you when you said, Poozy, why didn't you go in there, rationally and logically? The same way she responded instantaneously, I did the exact same thing. So we both did the same thing. Seen some shit, heard some shit, and responded. We both are fucking wrong. We both allowed to feel this anger or whatever it is, because I ain't mad at her. I ain't got the energy to be mad at no fucking body. I don't.
And you
I
know that I
don't.
say all the time, I ain't going back and forth.
I don't
And that's
have
what I'm
that
saying.
energy.
And I remember y'all said on that live and y'all said we gonna call it truce. And you was like, can you unblock me now? And she was like, yeah, I ain't got no problem with you, all that stuff. And my thing is, if she remembered that, then why the fuck was she coming to
She
2025?
didn't.
Huh?
She didn't. It triggered her. I triggered her with my comment, and we're not allowed to control each other's triggers because triggers
All
belong
right.
to us.
True, very true. Well, at
So
least
it's not that it's not. I'm not trying to argue with T. I'm not. I'm really not. Like I'm sick of it. We can. Oh God, this is so stupid.
Right. So it's safe to say that emotions were high. So now that you're calm and you thinking through it, I don't think that T is irrational to where if you came at her and with a sound mind and with respect, I don't feel like she would reject that. I do not feel
But
that
you
way.
can't.
I don't.
She not gonna listen. She gonna get to hooping and hollering. Because when I was trying to talk to her, she was hooping and hollering and I
You
couldn't
don't want
even
to.
get a word
You
out.
don't. No, you got to give people
y'all want
time.
to hear what she's saying right now.
Yeah, go ahead, play it.
I don't give a fuck what she say. Kiss mine.
Be nobody fucking mama. I never want to give. I understand you. I understand you. Is there someone who can help you with taking her for a couple of other
Who is that?
That's Poozy. She's playing a recording of Poozy.
Oh,
Miss Jackie, you remember that day that lady came in my box and she ain't know her name was Kathy something. Turn it down real quick. Remember
Okay.
that day? Okay, my daughter, the school. This was the day I had moved into my apartment. I had just left the dollar store and got the house supplies and shit. Right.
okay.
Just moved it. I'm moving in the apartment that morning. The kids had went to school. It was 9 o'clock, and my daughter had got suspended for fighting.
Yeah,
But
I
instead,
remember. I remember.
but instead of getting a regular 3-day suspension, she had to go to the alternative school because that's
I
how bad
remember.
the fight was.
Right.
I spent everything I had on them house supplies because all they had to do was get off the bus and everything I had was good. I had to find Uber money to go get my baby. I had to get her to the place. I had to figure out why she was fighting, what she was defending herself. And that was the day the little motherfucking boy slapped my baby because she told him she wasn't interested. See,
I
it's a lot of
remember.
shit y'all don't fucking know that
I
y'all just
remember.
hear. And so by the time I had just went and got my daughter, came back to the house, got her situated, settled, talked to her, got everything straight, went to school, did all that shit. So like
I
I gotta
remember
go to
that.
the thrift store and I was finna go get something from the thrift store. I wanna say a curtain rod. I don't remember, but I wasn't mad at my baby, none of that shit. Then this lady came up and we was just talking about the situation. And this lady just came up and was like, well, do you think anybody can get her? And I zapped on her. Bitch, we ain't even talking about that. Don't nobody need to get my motherfucking baby. Bitch, I got her. I don't need your advice. Like, it was like people just kept coming up doing that crazy shit that people do when they come into the room and don't read that bitch and they want to offer their fucked up ass opinion. And I zapped on that lady. Bitch, I got this. I've been a mama for 26 motherfucking years. I got this. I may not be perfect, but one thing I'm gonna always do is have this. These my babies. I don't give a damn if I didn't ever want to fucking be a mama. Bitch, I am one and I've been one. So harp on that shit if it make you feel better. That's fucking fine. But you won't make me manipulate myself into thinking that I'm an ain't shit mammy today. And I don't have to go tit for tat with what type of fucking mama you is or what type of mama you had. Because at the end of every fucking one of my nights, I still gotta be they fucking mama. And I'm gonna be that until God say I'm not. So I don't care. I don't. I'm gonna always take the bigger road. I can't do nothing but apologize for triggering you. But you keep going way back to 2020 motherfucking 4. Bitch, my kids in their own room right now as we speak, and I ain't gotta holler and lower my voice because I'm in my media room in my house that I got. And even if I don't have this bitch tomorrow, I bet you my kids have a roof over their head. Because God said he'll never leave me nor forsake me. And I will always continue to depend on the Most High God before I ever depend on a perfume bottle. Before I ever depend on a Cash App. Before I ever depend on a nigga giving me shit. But you will not take away the joy that I had when I seen my 26-year-old daughter walk across that motherfucking stage a couple weeks ago. You will not take away the joy I seen on my mama face when we took rotating pictures around the Christmas tree with all of our generations. You will not make me feel like I'm an ain't shit bitch. Because when my baby daddy walked in my house on Sunday and returned our twins back to us and told me I'm proud of you, baby mama, I'm glad you my baby mama. You will not make me feel like I ain't shit. Cause bitch, I do this. And I do it very fucking well. And ain't nothing nobody can tell me about being a mama. I feed them. I clothe them. I provide every fucking thing my kids need without asking for help. And bitch, I don't give a damn if I didn't want them. God wanted me to have them. Them his children. I'm just borrowing them. And I'm gonna execute the fuck out of this assignment. Do you understand me? So while you playing that old shit, bitch, I'm growing. I'm elevating. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm rising above. I didn't come in this motherfucker to have an argument over some shit that could have been simply talked about. I'm proud I'm on a fucking reality show. I'm proud I met people like Real. I'm proud T-Money forgave me. I'm proud Aries told me I'm wrong and she forgave me and she forgave me again and told me I'm wrong some more. I'm proud of the people that I've met on this app that understand that one thing Poozie ain't gonna do, she not gonna sit up there and not take accountability if she wrong. She not gonna act like she better or above any fucking body else. But what she brings to this app is communication, understanding. Bitch, my platform is about love and I ain't got a nigga to say shit to in this motherfucker. But I love and I love my black motherfucking men. I wanna see all us fucking happy. I didn't come to this bitch to argue. I came so that everybody could hear the sound of my voice and just literally be fucking happy, laugh, listen to music, and be your damn self when you around me. Welcome to fucking Poozieville, where you can just be your fucking self.
Thank
I'm
you.
a hell of a fucking mama.
You are. Poozie, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. Being that I heard what you said earlier today, I feel like this shit was nothing but a tag, because you literally said today I might be this way, but next week because of a situation, you gonna be in a certain state. So please, you know what I'm saying? You heard what you said. You meant what you said. You know what I'm saying? So hold on to that. When you go through what you finna go through in the next week or so, hold on to what you said and remember, you still here. You still here. All the mamas still here. Y'all, every mama deserve a pat on the back. Ain't no walk perfect. Ain't no walk gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying?
And also, nobody, if you forgiving yourself for things, and like if that was Poozie a year ago, it could be 6 months ago, it could be 3 months ago, it could be 2 weeks ago. Can't nobody bring up some shit to shake you up if it's some shit that you've transmuted, you went through, and you've alchemized. Can't nobody shame you for shit that you can't be shamed for, especially if you're not guilty for it. So maybe that's why I was feeling like you reacting where it was, because you probably, anybody working through losing a child, that's going to take some time. So anything related to it is going to trigger. And same with what her child went through as well. She was triggered also. So I think it was just emotions on high. But Poozie, don't let somebody bring a clip from you a year ago up and allow you to motherfucking snap ever the fuck again.
And to be honest, now that I know why you was saying that shit, I would have been pissed the fuck off too. damn, like God damn, you know, and as a mother, every mama know y'all, we have moments where we click out and we have to be like, I apologize. That was not my intention. And don't be because you know what I'm saying, like it be a lot sometimes. It be a lot. And I'm a mom and I can admit it be a lot sometimes for me. And I be clicking out on my damn self so I don't click out on my children.
Damn
Because
Skippy flip out on them. They don't deserve it.
hell no. And that's why I be like, bitch, you decide to have them babies though. So suck that shit up and get your ass inside somebody's book. Go watch a goddamn YouTube video. Do something about it. Instead of sitting up here talking about woe is me. Ain't no woe is me. We picking ourselves about the motherfucking bootstrap and we standing up.
I'm just really, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just almost really tired. Oh,
Well, I'm just listening.
I'm tired of trying to explain shit. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
I understand.
These bitches like
Well, I am just
it doesn't
listening.
make any damn sense. It's stupid. It's embarrassing. It's fucking. It's dumb.
Yep.
I love you too, real shit. I got goddamn stomach cramp. All these goddamn muscles been relaxed, and now they stretching and screaming, and this shit is internally. A bitch on TikTok ain't worth my goddamn. No, because we've been relaxed. Like I've been in this bitch with my stress relief lotion, only using it for TikTok. That's why I brought it, because you bitches do weird shit around here. Y'all just jump
And
up.
I should have just said, well, whatever you want her to know, you need to tell her yourself. I'll never do that again.
It's done now, Miss Jackie. It's done now.
Because I didn't mean no harm, you know.
I know you didn't. You never have. I promise. I know you never have. I know you. They don't know you like I do. All right, I'm gonna do a music break. I hear myself.
Okay, babe.